When you want to get off the darkest ground, but gravity pulls you straight down. Earth from a bird's eye view. You should grow feathers and see this too. When you want to get off the darkest ground, but gravity pulls you straight down. When you want to get off the darkest ground, but gravity pulls you straight down. Clear sky. When you want to get off the darkest ground, but gravity pulls you straight down. Earth from a bird's eye view. You should grow feathers and see this too. When you want to get off the darkest ground, but gravity pulls you straight down. When you want to get off the darkest ground, but gravity pulls you straight down. Clear sky. When you want to get off the darkest ground, but gravity pulls you straight down. Earth from a bird's eye view. You should grow feathers and see this too. When you want to get off the darkest ground, but gravity pulls you straight down.
Well, folks, welcome back to Realltom Football. Hello, everybody. My name is Tom. I'm going to be reviewing what's on stage development, folks, for, excuse me, for Fulham, who take on Leeds United live at Craven Cottage in the Premier League. You're on the replay, and please do make sure that you are leading the artist here, hitting that subscribe button. If you are new, and thank you very much to everybody who has joined us here today. Welcome in, then. I still haven't caught my breath back from last night, man. Oh dear. One night to forget for us, really. I mean, Southampton, who was expecting that, man? Oh dear. I am genuinely surprised I didn't have a heart attack last night. Genuinely, I'm surprised. Because that game was just a roller coaster. An absolute roller coaster. It was like, do you know what I mean? But welcome everybody. We have Fulham up against Leeds here in the Premier League then. So Leeds United struggling at the moment in the Premier League. They've had a very bad run. And yeah, they need a win today to recover. Because they've had some setbacks. They've had heavy defeats. For example, they lost 5-1 at home to Crystal Palace. And on Monday also lost 6-1, believe it or not, at home to Liverpool after beating them at Anfield as well, which is a really big concern for Leeds. But Fulham, on the other hand, they've come off the back of a recovery from a bad run themselves. They beat Everton 3-1, and they have their tails up now and have found their swagger. But it's all about today, Leeds keeping that swagger under control. The question is, can they do that? I'm not too sure. I am genuinely not sure if Leeds will be able to cope. And it is Leeds who are the team in the relegation battle today as well. Excuse me. Fulham, by the way, just in case any of you had any doubts, Fulham have been confirmed as non-relegatable now. They cannot get relegated, Fulham, so congratulations to them. They do have a spot in the Premier League next season. Which means that they now also can be put into the computer and have their fixture drawn on the opening day next season. But we've got an exciting triple header today on Saturday Night Football with Realltom Football. So we start off then with this one right here at Craven Cottage with Fulham up against struggling Leeds. 3:00, it's Wolves again. We go to the King Power to see Leicester take on Wolverhampton Wanderers. That kicks off at 3:00, and at 5:30 we're switching it up to the Championship today because there's no Premier League 5:30 kickoff. At 5:30 we will be headed over to Preston's ground as we see Preston North End up against their Lancashire rivals, Blackburn Rovers. So exciting triple header today on Saturday Night Football. And tomorrow, it just gets more and more exciting as we have got a double header which sees Newcastle up against Tottenham at 2:00 right here on Realltom Football. And then at 4:30, we will go to the we'll go to Wembley for some FA Cup action, FA Cup semi-final settings as Brighton take on Manchester United in an FA Cup semi-final tomorrow at 4:30. So a mixture of Championship, Premier League and FA Cup this weekend on Realltom Football. Our game of the day today is that Lancashire derby later today. It was an absolute thriller. It was just after the World Cup that finished that we saw it last. And oh boy, did Preston North End impress. And yesterday, it was just something that you could not take your eyes off. You couldn't get a chance to breathe yesterday. Arsenal, 3-3 against Southampton. Man, why though? 30 seconds in, Southampton took the lead. They made it 2-0 for Theo Walcott, who refused to celebrate against his former club. And then we got a goal back from Martinelli. They made it 3-1, and then the fight back really did kick off in the end. Odegaard and Bukayo Saka retrieving a point for us. We could have won, actually. I feel like there should have been more time added on, personally, because I felt like the 3 minutes of the 8 minutes we were given were wasted. And we were only given an extra minute. That game should have been 101 minutes, and it ended up being 99. We were up to 2 minutes. And on Thursday as well, Sevilla knocked out Man United out of Europe for a third time in 6 seasons. That is crazy. Crazy stats, crazy times. And we've got a successful person in the house. Hello, bro. He says, how you doing, mate? Welcome aboard. Make sure to subscribe and leave a like on the stream. Who do you support, mate? Whoa! And it's time now to bring you today's team lineups at Craven Cottage. And we're also going to take a quick look and see what else is happening today in the Premier League. I think Fulham will score first. Maybe Paulinho. If he's playing, that is. Yes, he is. There he is. And João Paulinho. But your team lineups then are coming right now. So we can see them all in full. Because why not? PremierLeague.com, PremierLeague.com. Yeah, here you are. Wow. Crazy game. Look at that. Crazy times yesterday at the Emirates. Craven Cottage, though, is our focus today at 12:30. To kick off in about 8 minutes' time. But just on that game, we really need to put a performance at the Etihad. And I know it seems almost impossible, but keep your heads. I just want to win this league, and I don't think it's possible now. But if we show something at Man City, we get a win, which is something that would be a huge boost, then maybe, just maybe. But it feels over. James in the house, he's saying 2-1 Leeds. I wouldn't write Fulham off, mate. Yeah, so today, though, in the Premier League, Brentford are hosting Aston Villa, Crystal Palace host Everton, Liverpool are hosting Nottingham Forest, and our game, Leicester versus Wolves. So lineups, excuse me. Name consists of Bernd Leno begins in goal for Fulham. The back four consists of Kenny Tete, Tosin Adarabioyo, Tim Ream, and Anthony Robertson. Both teams playing 4-2-3-1 formations. So the midfield fight. So the 5 midfield players is split into 2, with Willian, João Paulinho, Andreas Pereira, and Harry Wilson and Harrison Reed. Leading the line today for Fulham is Bobby De Cordova-Reid. And on the bench, Marek Rodak, Shane Duffy, Cedric Suarez, former Arsenal man, Issa Diop, Neeskins Cavano, Tom Kearney, Sasa Lukic, Manuel Solomon, and Carlos Vinicius. For Leeds United, Elan Meslier begins in goal for them. The back four consists of Robin Koch, Liam Cooper, Rasmus Christensen, and Max Verber. In midfield, it's once again split into 2, with Brendan Aronson, Mark Rocker, Crysencio Somerville, Weston McKennie, and Jack Harrison. Leading the line today is Rodrigo. And on the bench, Joel Robles, Luke Ayling, the Leeds captain, Junior Firpo, Pascal Stroud, Adam Forshaw, Patrick Bamford, Luis Sinisterra, Jorginho Rutter, and Wilfred Gnonto. Tomorrow, Newcastle host Tottenham, and a big game with Bournemouth also high flying at the moment against West Ham. Indeed, time for Yorkshire Grit. And next season, Sheffield United will be back in the Premier League as well. If they can conceal their promotion with a few more wins. Leeds, yeah, just need to march on together, as that says there. Marching on together, the Leeds. The teams are in the tunnel at Craven Cottage then. It is time to get ready for kick-off here. Could be a priceless 3 points for Leeds at Ellen Road. They wear their yellow kit today. As Fulham go in white. And it's crunch time. Craven Cottage crunch time for Leeds. Seeing dark again. Dark again. Wow. He gets 2 in a row. It's a dark double. And it's a gorgeous day at Craven Cottage as well. Just look at that, man. By the river, beautiful stadium. And that little cottage there as well in the corner. Shows the history of this stadium. And the history of this club. The last time Fulham lost here, I think, was actually to us. 3-0. There's Marco Silva, whose men have had an absolutely phenomenal season. He had a 2-game touchline, man, let's not forget. Because of the madness at Old Trafford, of course. Well, 42 points Fulham. And with about 5 games to go, there's still opportunity for them to beat their target of 55 points. What was that about Parent Club just then? Anyways, we're about ready now. 12:28 it is. In a big game in the Premier League. There you are. Those are the team lights just confirmed now. The teams, yeah, just getting ready now for the kickoff. Nearly ready then. Nearly ready, folks. Here. I think they're just doing the coin toss now. Yeah, they are. There's Willian, former Arsenal and Chelsea man. Of course, when he left us, he did go to another club in Europe, but things didn't work out for him there, and he's returned to England, and he's now flying at Fulham. Well, season's rather for Marco Silva's Fulham this season. A few slip-ups, but brought them up, and they are flying. Javi Gracia on the other hand, not so memorable. Thoughts go with Ukraine and a kickoff, and we are underway here at Craven Cottage. So yeah, black and yellow need to work. That's well won back by Aronson. It's a good start by Leeds. But now it's gone out for the air. Like a concentration in possession, and they conceded the throw-in. Harry Wilson's made the run. He's taken an advantage, gets it an early ball, which is comfortable for Melier to claim. He needs to be more solid at the back today, Leeds, and well, that was a bit open. Ream. Too easily cut that out, really, you'd say. It's just short from Liam Cooper, and Andres Pereira is caught there by Mark Rocket. Not a great tackle, is it? Here's Tete. Now Ream. Aronson, it's back to Leno. Do miss Leno a bit, I have to say. Arsenal. He's now first choice for Fulham. Ream. Robertson lays it forward to Willian. And Koch intercepts the pass, but straight away won back by De Cordova-Reid. Here's Willian. Can you set out? Yeah, thanks for reminding me about that. So I'm going to be here all day. Personally, I think we'll get piped on Wednesday. I think we'll get piped. Well, yeah, financial fair play on that, but I think we'll get piped on Wednesday. Wilson. Cooper did well there to win it back. It's given away cheaply to Harrison Reed, and looking to find it for play it through to Pereira. I'm going to go 2-0. I don't think we'll score. Bad time to play, I have to say. Ugh. Really bad time to play him. I'm going to go 3-0 Fulham. Here's Kenny Tato. It's a lovely ball over the top. Well taken by Harrison Reed, who wins a corner off Verber. So it's going to be Harry Wilson to take his Fulham corner. It's a short one to Harrison Reed. Deflected by Pereira. Wilson back across, another corner. Defended well in the end. Harrison blocked it. Then cleared for a corner. I reckon he will win against Forest, to be fair. Willian, ball in. Headed clear as far as Ream. It was McKennie who cleared it. Back up towards Pereira. The ball at Leno's feet. This is Verber. And Willian. Was he caught there? Appealing for a foul. It is going to be given. By today's referee, Peter Banks. Yeah, Cooper slides in. I'm not sure if it was Verber or Cooper's that was given, but both were aggressive and Leeds get the free kick, and Fulham get the free kick. Yeah, he's an idiot, Ramsdale. Get him gone. I want Courtois. Pereira, it's a deep delivery. There's the header. I mean, a good save by Melier. That definitely went out of play. It is a corner, yeah. It's a great header in it by Tete. It's a good save by Melier. It's offside anyway. If Brighton beat Man United, wow. Cooper nice. Playing well, Leeds up until the final pass. That's disappointing from Rodrigo. Well, not if you've been losing 3-0 to Sevilla. Do you know what I mean? You try to chip it forward, got it wrong. If Leeds continue like this, they are going to get piped. Wilson. I don't know what. He lost his foot in there. Ended up going down. That's what it was. Must have been in some pain and couldn't concentrate and get the ball. I have to click on that as a foul. Banks going to have a rocker, I think, there. Yeah, it's not all. That's not a great challenge, is it, at all? Clearly a foul, and Leeds getting put pinned back at the moment. So we'll get their goal kick. Melier. Cooper. And back by Rodrigo, lays it off. Christensen. So I can send it into Aronson's path down that right hand side. Blocked off by Ream. Yeah. Aronson has dropped off a bit. Need to get that rhythm back. Ream, Willian flicks it on. So nice ball in by Robinson. Not good defending by Liam Cooper. He goes down. Not a foul, that's good defending by Cooper. He's out for the throw in for Fulham. Aronson looking to emerge with the ball. That is a foul, yeah. It's a bit of pain in the Aronson. Down there. Wow, this game's going slow. 12 and a half minutes in. It's in a 0-0 draw. No thanks. Got it by Tosin Adebayo. Yeah, that is going to be a free kick. Rodrigo caught there by Adebayo. You can celebrate with the ball and Tete. Sorry, Adebayo. Not great at all. He's saying 2-1 Fulham. Flicks is saying 2-1 Fulham. How you flicking, Flicks? How you flicking, mate? Is it Aronson leaves it for Harrison to deliver to centre back by Rocker, and that's cleared by Ream in the end. Just not really enough tenacity in Leeds attack at the moment. You have to say. Yeah, Lano's going to let it run for a goal kick there. That's where our locals playing today. So look. Pochettino leads 3-person Chelsea shortlist. Interesting. Poch to Chelsea. What's that one? 14.50, mate. So basically 15 minutes. So the Dutch winger can bring Leeds forward, and he's won a foul in a good position. Yellow card as well. First one of the game. You're on 14.15, are you? Watch your streaming site, lad. Still can't believe what happened yesterday. I really can't. Shocked. Some night. Well, I'm tired, I am. Oh, not really. That was that was really close. That was from Rocket. Oh, you watching on Soccer Saturday? Or something, and that Wickham Leeds, that's that by Cooper. Somerville. Aronson cuts it back and Tete heads away. Sarah's Rocket. Brilliant. They could overread. Done really well. It's not a foul. It's brilliant from Fulham. Rocket. Ream. Plays it wide. It's an alright clearance. To Rodrigo. Hey, what was the big cheer for, mate? Well, it shouldn't be a hard match. Of course it's going to be a hard match, man. It's Leeds, man. Leeds, they can make it hard for you if they want to. I feel like it. For Willian. Nice ball forward by Harry Wilson, and that's cleared away once more by Ream. Tim Ream. Just by Rodrigo means that, yeah, out muscled there by Harrison Reed. Out muscled is what he was. Tete gets the return ball. Robinson. Plenty of Americans on the pitch and from Leeds, really. William past Christensen quite easily, and there's still opportunity for Wilson, and it's blocked by Cooper Pereira, and straight at Melier. Now the flag goes up, I think. Whistle's been stopped. Whistle's been blown because Harrison Reed's taken a blow. So a bit of pain here. There's going to be a stoppage. Good to see Manuel Solomon again. Always thought he was a better striker than Mitrovic. I disagree there. Mitrovic is one of the best. He's on the bench, isn't he, Manuel Solomon? I could have sworn that D Cordova-Reid was leading the line and still down here. Josh. Oh, what you like, man? Horrible match. Ugh. Hopefully you guys get battered by Brentford today 5-0. Brentford 5 Villa 0. Ivan Toney hat-trick. Red card for Mings. Don't be daft. Theo Walcott won't get the Ballon d'Or for that. Somerville, big chance for Leeds. Big save, Leno. Somerville causing problems for Fulham. The main man to cause problems for Fulham for Leeds here. I need some sugary. Oh, I agree with that. I would prefer Courtois over than over both of them actually. I would want Courtois. So he gets the cross in and headed clear for a throw in. By Liam Cooper, by the looks of it, I think. Most goals conceded, there goes 60. Forest have conceded 56. 59 conceded by Bournemouth, and there. Spalletti looking to spread the play. Willian. And still Willian. Amy Martinez is shit, man. Yeah, rubbish goalkeeper, yeah. Rodrigo. Aronson on the chase by himself, and he had no support, and all the Fulham players caught up with him. Has he got no legs? Try and run through the middle, mate. Might bounce for about whatever read there. Melier, right place, right time. Cooper's asking for a push. Won't be given. Excuse me, man. I'm road 600 tubs to get it happening today. Well, I don't think we'll hit 600 today, but most certainly need to be on the road for it. Well, that looked fine. Was it the William one? Wrexham at home to Bournemouth, Boreham Wood Decatane right now. I won't be watching that one. It kicks off at 6. There's Napoli tomorrow as well. Well, I won't be watching that one. Juventus Napoli. Well, nah, probably not. Oh, excuse me. It's gone again. It's a free kick to Fulham in 26th minute here. Bloody hell, they got Man City, Arsenal on the advertising boards. BTF. Can you get his feet organised there? No. Harrison. Harrison for Leeds, and Rodrigo was fouled. Free kick. It's not really any initial flow to the game, is there? I know, road 600 up to absolutely Josh, and yeah, I need to nibble on. Well, Kenny's one of those who's got plenty of experience, but I just don't think that Leeds really have it in the locker. Tete was fouled there. Yeah, he was caught. It's a lovely ball down the line there for Bobby D. Reed. And Harrison Reed. That right hand side twisting, turning. Here's Tete on the overlap. And what's been given here? Rodrigo's complaining. And there is Mitrovic in the luxury cottage, well, the luxury cottage stand, if you like. He's saying free kick, isn't he? But Yeah, no, he conceded a corner, didn't he? The push was after the ball had gone out of play as well, so it's a corner. Pereira with a corner and well dealt with by Leeds United. I think it was Liam Cooper headed clear. If Leeds were to win here today, well, would I be surprised? Yes. Would I be happy? Yes. I would be happy for them because I don't want Leeds getting relegated. And at least we know now that Fulham are staying up for definite. Then we're in possession of the ball. Here's Ream. Look at Evereed. He's dropped deep. It's definitely a good idea. Well, the same corner. Wilson's leading the appeals. Won't give it, will he? No, Peter Banks. There was a clear touch from Liam Cooper there, but no, not going to be given. This is Rocker. Plays it back to Ream. Harry Wilson. Ream for Fulham. Oh, it would have been nice if I could have had a line this morning. Is Willian up against Rasmus Christensen, and he's got the set piece. So said Romario. Oh, excuse me. And Harry Wilson on the ball, and Pereira takes a shot. He was going for the top bin. It wasn't too far away. Yeah, no, that's not going to be threatening Melier, is it? He didn't really care, Melier. Game's been slow and I can feel it. Andres Pereira. This is Willian. Can he take a shot? He does, and it's blocked. Deflected shot on Polinia. Comes out of a Tete. Hangs the cross back in, and that will be Melier's ball. Yeah. Game was a bit more exciting. I'm pretty sure I feel more awake. But I don't. It was a long paper round this morning, I can't lie, man. Heavy. Just drained some of my energy, almost all of it. Listen to Somerville. Verba with the Crossing it was deep. Fulham cleared their lines there. Leeds starting to go into the game a bit more. Here at the Cottage. Against the Cottagers. Throwing it will be Verba to take. Here's Willian. He's been bright all game. Stopped by Rasmus Christensen. It was a good tackle by him. And pumped forward by Leeds as they look to move up the gears. But goalkeeper, what's his name? I want to get him back going, and he has done. Yeah, Leno's made some decent saves, but the game has not really been able to find a rhythm. No team has really been able to find a rhythm. Fulham have been a bit boring. Ream to Robinson. William just possessed Aronson. Weston McKennie for Leeds. Can he get them on a charge? No, he can't. Cut off by Kenny Tete. Lieutenant forward, he kept the move alive and gets it to Harrison Reed. I think it's going to be pulled back for a free kick here. For that foul. It's a late tackle. He has been booked for that one. The young American Weston McKennie. Booking number 6 for him. We've still been stopped here. Pereira hangs in the ball and it's good enough. Willian back. We're just under 8 minutes to play here at the first half against Leeds for Fulham. That adds that defensive record, doesn't he? He's much more solid at the back. People won it. On towards Brandon Aronson. Can Fulham start a counter and they can't flag straight up there? Pereira, big chance for for Fulham, but they couldn't pounce again. They've got to put away one of these chances, Fulham. Got to. I mean, yeah, I talk about for you, not for you. Of course, it's not for you. With Clever Reed looking to cause more mayhem. Or cause some mayhem, I should say. I think Garcia has been talking to plenty of people in his people in the press. Just under a minute and a half left of the first half here. There might be a chance if Fulham to break late on. In the final minute, Harry Wilson. Can they get a goal now? Pereira. A fantastic intervention at the back. Late on. Forest in the mud, they're going to lose, says Flicks. Yeah, Melier. Oh, did he have to tip that behind? I think he did. It was a routine save for him, but yeah, this game's just had no chances, really, has it? Nobody's really able to really find the rhythm. And the echo, the away fans peeling out for a foul, aren't they? Table Pelican 3 says you're Spurs fan, but you think Andreas will score. You're 10 minutes behind. Wow. Have you not reset the stream, mate? Javi Gracia wants to get through to half-time at 0-0. He might just still do that. Palidia. Tosa Drabaya plays it forward. I thought that said 7 for Emmett then. Blah. 2 minutes added on at the end of the first half. Yeah, I was expecting more. I was expecting some goals first half here. Put it away there. Who won it in the points then? Already a minute gone at the 2 added on. A minute here and Leeds looking to win a foul there. It won't be given. Saka. Mount. There goes the half-time whistle. It's been a very, very quiet first half here at the Cottage. And at the break, Leeds 0. Fulham 0, Leeds 0. Leeds did keep the Cottagers out. And that at the break, it is 0-0. We'll analyse it in a bit. In about a minute's time, I'm going to take a quick break so I can get myself some something to eat, sugary. You think? I don't rate Foden that much, whilst we mate. I think he's dropped off this season. Sell your car. Sponsor the Premier League on BT Sport. We know. Hear that advert every week. Go and get it. Oh, yes. Josh is back in, says, come on, you Saints, that up the Villa. Listen, I don't want Southampton to get relegated, don't get me wrong, but I was really annoyed yesterday. Up the Villa, it will finish Brentford 5, Villa 0. Ivan Toney with the hat-trick, Johan Visser and Brian Mbeumo also on the score sheet with red cards for Tyrone Mings and John McGinn. And I think that Unai Emery will get sacked today. Unai Emery will get sacked after a defeat to Brentford. Yeah, mate, I want Diego Simeone. I want Simeone. Go get me Simeone, then I'll be happy. Yeah, I'll tat her out, man. His time's up. Process has gone. You know, the process has been done. Process has been done. There's no... Forest 1-0, mate. I'm joking. No, I think 1-1. Yeah, I'm streaming all day, man. I am streaming all day. Although I am thinking about maybe cancelling that Lancashire derby. I'm blooming knackered I am today. Think I've not had enough sugar because I slept well last night. I reckon Liverpool won, Nottingham Forest. I reckon Liverpool won, Nottingham Forest won. I reckon there'll be a late own goal, which will equalise for Forest and get them a valuable point, which would actually, I think, seal Southampton's relegation, which would be nice. If you let Forest get a point, they might be able to get out of the relegation zone and seal Southampton's relegation. Do those lights need to be on? No, they don't. I hate having lights on. I'm going on a cruise soon, next year. Yeah, I'm dreading it. Can't think of anything worse. Sleeping on a boat. If you win, I reckon it'll be 1-0. You won't score 4. Believe me, you won't score 4. Pop works. Yeah, I've seen these ludicrous advertised. They look all right, but I don't know if they are going to be any good, actually. No, I've said 1-0, 1-0 Liverpool. I either 1-1 or 1-0. You guys will score first. It's whether Forest can equalise or not. You'll only score 1, and I reckon the winner will come from Roberto Firmino. If you win, now I reckon Forest will get a point though today. No, probably maybe 1-0. I reckon Liverpool 1-0 Nottingham Forest. Oh, Tuesday the 9th of May, Real Madrid, Man City, big game, big games. Hey up. Milan, derby. Just like gold bridges. What do you mean, Jay? I'll come in, Jay. What do you mean, don't jinx? What was it? What can I jinx? What did Goldbridge jinx anyway? Who do you support, mate, by the way? Are you a United fan or... just because you mentioned Goldbridge, that's all. There's literally nothing to analyse this game as well, but I felt like Leeds did have a bit of an attacking threat today. I felt like they did show something. Just about, can they get the goal? Can they actually get a win here? A win would be absolutely crucial for Leeds, as a matter of fact. If they won this one today, just onto that table, if they won today, then it would be huge for Leeds because they are 16th. 3 points would take them. It would take them above Bournemouth if they were to win by a 4-goal mark. No, the max they could go is 14th, but that's a huge boost for Leeds if they can do that. If Fulham win, though, then they will go on to either 46 or 45 points, which would take them into 9th either way, above Brentford. And then if Brentford won today, they would go on to 46 points. Also, so they wouldn't be able to move above Liverpool unless they lost to Forest. Aston Villa, if they win today, they can move above, but no, they can't. They won't be able to move above Spurs at all. There's no chance of that because they are only on 53 points. Goal difference wise, unless I sound like I'm echoing a bit, don't I? The mic cutting out or something. But more to the point, yeah, they can't. Let's move on. Leicester, if they beat Wolves, Leicester City will go on to 28 points. They will go out of the relegation zone and above Everton, which will mean that Everton will drop into the relegation zone, as a matter of fact. But if Wolves win, it will be all high flying for them. They will go on to 37 points, which will take them with Crystal Palace if they lose to Everton. If Palace win to Everton, they will go on to 39 points. And if they win by a 6-goal margin, we'll have the opportunity to go above Chelsea and into 11th. For Everton, if they win today, they will go on to 30 points, which will take them above Leeds United. If they lose and if they score by if they win by a 2-goal plus goal margin, Liverpool, if they get the win today, then they will go on to 50 points, which will take them above Brighton and above Aston Villa as well. A win for Nottingham Forest, however, would take them on to 30 points, and they would go nowhere because of them. They're on a minus 32 goal difference, but that'd be a massive boost for Forest. I do sound like I'm echoing a bit here, so I wonder what's going on with the mic. Adrian won't be conceded 6. Okay, folks, I'm going to take a quick break. Don't go anywhere because we're back in just a minute's time.
To get off that darkest ground, but gravity pulls you straight down. Earth from a bird's eye view. You should go to see this too. When you want to get off the darkest ground, but gravity pulls you straight down. When you want to get off the darkest ground, gravity pulls you straight down. Clear
Back after the short break then, folks. We are at 0-0 and we are about to get ready for our second half here at the cottage. And don't forget, of course, it's the midweek in Premier League, which means that we'll be bringing you plenty of Premier League action during midweek. In fact, let's have a quick look at that schedule as well for next week and the weekend, of course, which we actually have games against Manchester City. And I believe we also have, who we got at the weekend? I'll remember in a minute. We're playing at 4:30, aren't we? Yes, we are. Are we? No, we're playing on Tuesday. We're playing on Wednesday or Tuesday. We've got Chelsea, Man City, then Chelsea. So back underway then in a moment's time. Can Javi Gracia's team get the win here at the cottage? Or will Fulham come out with energy and get themselves a few goals? We are underway here for the second half. So that's about surely. Who's our official, by the way, for Man City Arsenal? I want to know. And no, I think we have got Chelsea next, haven't we, as well? But our referee is, yay! It's Michael Oliver, my favourite. I couldn't be more happy with that decision to have Michael Oliver as the referee. Woohoo! Yeah, we've got Man City next. Man City. And then, Tuesday, 2nd of May, we play Chelsea. That one was rescheduled because of the Metropolitan Police causing I don't know why they've done it. 3 8 o'clock kickoffs in a row for us. Weirdly, now this one is strange. Man City Leeds has been rescheduled as a 3 o'clock kickoff. Now, why, I don't know. but it means that we don't have to worry about anything till um till 4:30, unless the case is that Liverpool Brentford is going to be 2 o'clock. Harrison might be a chance here for Somerville, and that's well claimed by Leno. Be a weird one, really, because I don't know. Well, maybe it's because Leeds. I don't know. I don't know. Man City. Maybe it's because of the Champions League, but. Here's Willian. Well, he's done brilliantly there. Got past Christensen, but then Mark Rocker tidying up. Yeah, and don't forget as well, it's the King's Coronation Bank Holiday, Monday the 8th of May, which means that we will have Premier League games at 3 p.m, 5:30 and 8 o'clock. The weekend after that 30th of May, it's a weird one because there's not been a 5:30. There's not going to be a 5:30 kickoff at Pereira. It's away by Christensen, and now the count could be on here for Leeds, but that's won back by Harrison Reed. Yeah, and on that weekend we play Brighton at home. And then our final game, then our final game before 28th of May is a 5:30 kickoff away to Nottingham Forest on Sky. And there's been some rescheduled games as well. Brighton Man City has been rescheduled for Wednesday, 24th of May. On the 25th, Man United play Chelsea. And then on Sunday, the 28th of May, Arsenal Wolves, Villa Brighton, Brentford Man City, Chelsea Newcastle. And here's Willian. Oh, he's done brilliantly there. He's skipped away. Willian takes a shot. Oh, he drags it. It's a deflection. It's going to be corner. Chelsea has Newcastle, so only Arsenal, Chelsea, and Manchester United are the three big six teams that get to play at home. Man City, Liverpool, and Spurs all have to play away. But Crystal Palace hosts Nottingham Forest on the final day. Everton host Bournemouth. Leeds host Spurs. Leicester hosting West Ham. Manchester United host Fulham. And here's the corner again, and away by Cock. And then Southampton has Liverpool also. Here's Willian. Not a great ball. I'm going to start editing the full-time graphic. It's McKennie. Weston, McKennie, and the poll. Well, 62% are back in Fulham on the poll, 15% saying draw, 23% back in Leeds United. So plenty of you back in Fulham today on the poll. This is Ream. Whoa, oh, 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 whoa, 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 whoa. Around McKennie and Aronson with chances of acceleration down that right hand side. And that is going to be a free kick. Yeah, it is a foul. Or obviously, it's 100% a foul, more or less. Where's my Fulham one? There it is. The full-time graphic prepared. Yeah, nobody. They do look a bit disjointed when they're attacking because it's usually one man trying to attack, and I feel as though that's not going to work. At least I already have a striker. He can just go alone, score his goals. I don't think Leeds have something like that in their locker. It's well defended there by Deco Every. I hate when it tries to move my bits around for me. Like when I'm trying to move something somewhere, it just does it for me. I don't like it. Winds me up. Still going to be in the title race next year. Yes, I think we will. I think we will, but I think it'll be more difficult next season. I don't think we'll win it. I think this has to be the season because next season we've got Champions League. We know Opta have said there's nothing. We cannot get rid of the Champions League. It's too late. Apparently, so that's just great. Cheers, guys. You know what I mean? Because if we don't win the league, that's the point. Champions League is going to ruin us next season. It will absolutely ruin us, and we'll finish 8th next season. I bet you will finish 8th next season because we've got Champions League football, and that's the bonus of having Europa League. I think Champions League, though, personally, will ruin us. I don't think we're ready for it. The whole process. Definitely should be winning the league, then going for Champions League. I mean, if we are to have a good season in Champions League next season, we need to get more players in the squad. Pereira, and that's comfortable for Melier. But no, it's not going to be easy next season at all because of Champions League. And I feel like I keep sounding like I feel like my voice is sounding a bit electric at certain points, actually. I wonder what's going on. Is there something in there? Because genuinely, I sound like I'm going a bit like electric. You know what I mean? I know on a microphone. Is the microphone going a bit dodgy, by the way? Well, I reckon we'll start strongly, but once the Champions League comes along, I feel like it'll all just, come to us, and we'll notice what's happening. I mean, this season, I don't know if the World Cup was a benefit as well. Let's just remember that as well. That this season, for some teams, it was fortunate that there was a World Cup separating it. I feel like that was actually a huge bonus for me. Wilson skipping through, and that's a fantastic tackle at the back. But listen, I think that the impacts of the World Cup benefited us. I feel like the World Cup being in the middle of the season made it better because it feels like this season's lasting longer, and I've seen the dates for next season. It's 12th of August. This 12th of August until something like the 16th of May. That doesn't sound very long, does it? When you consider that this one's finished on 28th. So I think, for me, definitely more, we should be doing that. Talking about Harrison there. Me and Liverpool, Arsenal will be back. I'm hoping stronger, but I can never be sure, though, with this team. Because it has been 19 years without Premier League, 19 years, and I want it. I would like to win it this season, but I know that is near on impossible now because we've slipped up. The only way we can recover this is by going on Wednesday to the Etihad and just putting in a performance. And don't get me wrong, it would be nice to have the security of that Chelsea game because Chelsea's a free hit, you don't have to play good against Chelsea this season. You just, Southampton can beat them twice in a season, so you don't have to really do much to beat Chelsea. And that's one of the things that does bother me, because maybe we fell unfortunate there, because Chelsea's an easy game. Go off that, get the win, and this looks promising from Robinson. Willian with the cross in, and it's going to fall here, and it is 1-0. And guess who? Harry Wilson. The Leeds defence is breached, and Fulham have the lead. You always felt that Fulham had more in their locker, and they've just shown that. I'll tell you what, that's an excellent finish. It's a brilliant run by Robinson. Then you talk about Willian, it's a deft little cross. Meslier should do better with his clearance, and bang from Wilson. What a cracking goal. He said 2-1. We've got a goal. So it is 1-0 to Fulham then. But no, just on this, Man City have still lost more 6 draws though. It is concerning. We have won one more than them this season, but they've got 2 games in hand. And yeah, that's something that really is concerning. Those 2 games in hand, because some of it, that was nearly an equaliser just then. And I'm wondering what's going on with my mic today, man. The mic, second half is sounding a bit dodgy. Well, Leeds know the consequences of another defeat, and know that they need to respond here at the Cottage now. Their only clean sheet on the road, Leeds, was indeed away to Newcastle. And they managed to beat Leeds at Liverpool at Anfield, but failed to do it at Allen Road. So I'd say good block there. Yeah, that game was incredible, actually. The way Leeds just went to Anfield and beat them like that. Oh, goodness me. It was a great result for them. And they looked the best team in the world at that time. Weston McKennie, your chicken is dead. Weston McKennie, your chicken is dead. Where's that chant come from, by the way? I'll just join in with the chants, you know what I mean? So next on Realltom Football, we've got Wolves going to Leicester. The Midlands derby and then the Lancashire derby as well at 5:30. Preston North End up against, and that's going to be a free kick. It's a parody of Kevin Nolan, "Your chicken is dead" chant. Oh, I see. But gets booked there. This looks dangerous for Fulham. Come on, Fulham. There's quite a few Americans on show tonight. Ream, of course, the American captain. McKennie. And right now, Dutch Somerville lays behind the Leeds United wall of 5. Pereira. Oh, it's hit the bar. How close was that to being 2-0? Here's Willian. On that right-hand side. He's done brilliantly, Willian, here. Gets to the byline corner. Blocked off by Christensen. 34, full of energy. It was Willian. I know he was. Listen, he'll go on till he's 40, I reckon, Willian. But he is down with an injury here. And, well, that's nice to see Wilson helping out. Well, perfect place to fall down, really. Cameras are right on him. I hadn't even seen these. The substitutions happening, by the way, folks. Just that you know, there is substitutions. Just waiting to see who they are when it comes up on the graphic. He's all right, Willian, I think. Brendan Aronson, though, off and replaced by Luis Sinistera. Rodrigo replaced, but I can't even see that. On the advertising boards, he just banged his head. Yeah, yesterday, the medical teams-wise, I mean, with Bednarek, well, what on earth? Can I just say, there goes the corner, and it's headed clear. What did they do to Bednarek? Genuinely, he looks like he had died for about 5 minutes. Then he comes alive and starts absolutely running races around the stadium like a horse, screaming at people, saying, I'm fine, let me back on the pitch. He was furious. Like, the guy looked dead for 1 minute, and then all of a sudden he's all alive, like flipping more alive than any of our players, saying, I don't want to come off. I was like, what on earth have they done to Bednarek here? I mean, our medical staff, Barca's medical staff, I've heard bad things about them. Our medical staff are all right. And they actually helped the Southampton medical staff with Bednarek. And, well, what on earth did they do to him? We're going to add one, and it's a booking here for Liam Cooper for lunging in there. Ball gets away from him. He's got his studs up. It's a yellow, yeah. Could be breaking a leg there, Liam Cooper. Looking not to see red. Yeah. He's jarred his knee after winning the ball. This camera's out of the way. I understand what you mean there. Sometimes, you see a competition and you just don't feel it. Like last season, I totally didn't feel the FA Cup. This season, I felt more up for it, but we got knocked out, I felt the Carabao Cup as well. You know me in the Carabao Cup, man. Yeah, I am all over the Carabao Cup. But once we got knocked out, I just didn't feel it until the final. The Europa League, I never felt it this season. I didn't feel it. I didn't feel any love for the UEFA Europa League. Why? Because all the love was going towards the Premier League. And as much as you want to win everything, you as a single person in one season only actually love one competition. For example, a Man City fan may only love the Champions League this season. For us, we only love the Premier League this season. For someone else, they may only love the FA Cup. For Manchester United and Newcastle, quite clearly they only loved the Carabao Cup. Just weird take talking about a medical man drives past your house. Oh, yeah, it's good. It's great, the Premier League, man. Best league in the world, for that matter. Yeah, best league in the world, for that matter, the Premier League, man. No league is better than the Premier League. Believe me when I say that. Well, Fulham, their next challenge. I think Fulham will fly, though, personally. Spelled my name wrong on one of these cards that I got. La Liga shit. I think the La Liga is actually okay. The Bundesliga, though, yes, I agree. Bundesliga is awful. French Liga, not much competition in it. And Fulham look Hampton here, ready to go. Anthony Robinson, Willian in the middle. Robinson with the cross. It's a tap in here, and it is 2-0. Herrera cashes in. Fulham cash in. Fulham sink Leeds, and it's 2-0. It's a defensive calamity. Robinson, lovely, lovely ball. Melier, poor clearance. Pereira was happy in the end. Just too easy, that goal. Super Silver, he knows exactly what we need. Willian, not Willian at the back. Solomon in attack. We're going to beat Man City. Someone said Andreas will score. Yeah. I can't remember who it was, but someone did say it. It's 2-0 here. Trying to find a way back into it. Bamford might be happy for Harrison. Oh, that's brilliant from Robinson. With the block. And the flag goes up anyway. Still 17 minutes after this one. And guess what? Your team lines are all available for the 3 o'clock kickoffs. With Liverpool hosting Nottingham Forest, Leicester hosting Wolves, which is our next game on Realltom Football, Crystal Palace hosting Everton, and Brentford hosting the relegationers. Yeah, Leicester Wolves is our next focus, Midland Derby. Yeah, you can see, you can have, there's radio coverage on 5 Live for that one, or you can join us, or you can also use the streaming sites. And no real changes to the lineup except for Boubakary Samari comes in. There's no Maddison, but Jamie Vardy's playing. And Everson remains in goal. For Wolves, it's a completely unchanged lineup as well. Completely unchanged Wolves. Wolves are completely unchanged now for 3 games solid. Jamie Vardy, what do you mean? Jamie Vardy's wife is a grass. What are you on about? But I'll sing the chant anyway. Jamie Vardy, your wife is a grass. Jamie Vardy, your wife is a grass. Jamie Vardy, your wife is a grass. But why is she a grass? Rocker. Harrison won't get there. Good defending. Out for the Fulham throw. I know he does. The pin did one against us. Dive in. Can't believe this spelled my name wrong. Yeah, I got this new card in the mail this morning. Spelled my name wrong. Literally. I know. Rescued by Tete. And Luis Sinistera looking to thread it through. Somerville, that's good goalkeeping. In the end by Leno. Spotted it well. Spotted the danger. Harrison Reed. And saying there might be a chance here for Sinistera. Pulls it back for Somerville. Big chance. And Leno out. Still with the danger. That's great goalkeeping as well. Harrison with a chance now. Sets up Rocker. And it's a good save as well by Leno again. Leeds showing a little bit of fight. Few opportunities. Good save by Leno. Strong hand. This is Rocker. Take this corner towards the back post and headed away for another one. 2-1 is still on. Let's try and keep it 2-0, eh? Clean sheet for Fulham would be nice, eh? Leno, world class, yeah. You can say thank you to us. He was our goalkeeper. Sin again, and it's another corner. Harry Wilson doing his bit defensively. He's cleared 2. 4th consecutive corner for Leeds. Rocker, and it will be another one. Wilson heads away. Oh, now there you go. Here's Rocker again. Right across. Christensen sends it to Somerville. Now, but flash ball across. Might be a chance for Sinisterra. They have got one back. Bamford puts it in. And it's 2-1. It might have been an own goal. It may have been an own goal. Somerville. Then on to Sinisterra. Bamford. Does he get in touch? I think that is an own goal. I think that is going to be an own goal of Polini, I think. Yeah, that's an own goal by Polini, unfortunately. They've got a goal back. 11 minutes left. Could there be late drama at the Cottage? You never know. Strange things have happened. For example, Leeds did, in the space of 10 minutes, come back from 2-0 down against Wolves to win 3-2. Away, must I say. Yeah. Christensen takes it off Willian. Oh, that's terrible. Oh, that's terrible. Loose. Harrison Reed. Wilson. Looking for Harrison Reed again. That's a foul. Free kick in the centre for Fulham. So it's Bobby D Cordova-Reid then. It's going to be coming off here to be replaced by Manor Solomon. Sorry, it's not going to be Manor Solomon. It's going to be Sasa Lukic. But João Polini also withdrawn, and it's Carlos Vinicius. Harrison Reed and Bobby D Cordova-Reid both coming off. Vinicius and Sasa Lukic is going to be one more as well. I think. Oh no, that's it. Reno and now Oh, this looks Willian territory for me. This looks like Willie. As an Arsenal fan, I can tell you right now, Willian has scored from this range before. It is Willian. Oh, I think that went in. I think that went in off the bar. It looked like Melier cleared it, but I think that maybe just go over the line. I told you it was Willian territory. There's the ball in. Christensen heads away. Forshaw clears. An interception by Harry Wilson. This was gone. Well, the watch never buzzed, but I thought that did go over the line. Oh, it was Willian territory, all right. Top bins, over the wall, and that is a good save by Melier onto the bar. Oh. Yeah, Melier, I think he's a great goalkeeper for Leeds, but in terms of him, in his career, I think he needs to move on. You know, and Leeds need to get a new goalkeeper with the money they've got. I think it would benefit Melier a lot if he could move on. Oh, headed on. Can Melier get there? Yes, he can. This is picked up by Somerville. Deflected, and that will be Leno's ball. You won't know, you've never seen Sasa Lukic play, have you not? I've heard of him. I haven't seen him play much, Sasa Lukic, no. Non-toe. Somerville looking to find Bamford in the middle. Goal kick, yeah. There you go. Here is Manuel Solomon. And it's going to be Willian to come off. Sorry, it's going to be Harry Wilson. His goal was probably the one. Not the match winner, but most certainly the best. Pereira, the other goal scorer as well. The man who scored the goal to win it, replaced by Manuel Solomon. Tom Kearney also won for Fulham in these late stages. There you go. Five likes in stream. Let's go for 6. Come on. How many subs are we on? How many subs are we on? How many subs are we on? How many subs? How many subs? How many subs? 579. Oh, 2 gained. Robinson. So I did have a nibble. Nothing more than a Fulham throw, though. So, yeah, Paulinia, the goal back for Leeds was indeed an own goal by Paulinia. Bamford looking to get it in towards Nyonto. Kenny clears it. As far as Liam Cooper, Fulham Leeds looking to have maybe a late dramatic finish. Dramatic for Lally. They've had 8 attempts, Leeds, 3 on target, 12 from Fulham, 5 of those on target. Here's Willian. Nicely set up for him. Man on the overlap. Here is Tom Kearney. Oh, he's nutmegged. Cock. And plays it to Willian. Flash ball across. Kenny deflected cross. Christensen heads clear. Nyonto further clears. As far as Ream, back the pressure on him. That's Leno's ball. Damien's back in the house. Welcome, Damien. How you doing? You probably want to join us the next game, mate. To answer you. Next, we've got Leicester Wolves. Still a little bit of time left, some late drama maybe at the cottage, and he's gone down again, Willian. He's going to have to come off, and he or just muscular, maybe a bit cramped. Today, then we've got 2 derbies today, actually, Jacob. Now that you mention it, 2 derbies today, one of which in the Championship and one of which in the Premier League. Next up, we have a Midlands derby, which sees Leicester take on Wolves. 5:30, we've got a Lancashire derby between Preston North End, who host Blackburn Rovers. And that one was a cracker at Blackburn. I tell you what, 4-1, Preston North End battered Blackburn in that one. Willian's coming off. You think you can play the match? There you go, Willian. You're injured, but you get player of the match. Congrats, man. I'm in the Champions League. We have the Milan derby. Oh yes, the Milan derby. Now, I tell you what, there's been so many opportunities for me to see the Milan derby, but I've never taken that opportunity. And the Champions League has finally served up that opportunity. And yes, all Italian Serie A games are available for me to watch, but never have I don't know why, but I will get to see a Milan derby at the San Siro. Pull back in towards Bamford, and Fulham clear their lines. Well, I'm hearing it's going to be a minimum of 7 added minutes here. We're about to see. It's 8. It's 8 minutes more for Fulham to hold on. Team played by Nonto. And that is definitely in favour of Leeds, that. I bet it is, man. Rocker. Leeds are pinning them in now. Cooper. Played off by Somerville. Might be a chance for Rocker. Cleared by Kenny Tete. And I think Verba ended up catching Tete, which means that Fulham got a free kick on the defensive half. I can't believe that 8 minutes was given, to be honest with you, man. That is just confusing to me. 8. A lot of time. And 8 minutes at a time means I'm going to get no time to... Well, I might, I might get maybe 4 minutes to rest. 4 minutes before I end up having to get back on the ball, making my graphics, doing the work. And kick. Solomon. And there you go again. I don't understand. Well, foul on Rocket. Foul by Rocker, I should say. Harrison. And Willian is now going to come off here. He's going to come on. He's going to come on here to replace Willian. The remaining 4 minutes. Leeds get the clearance and Sinistera. Chance here for him. "95 minutes on the clock, 3 minutes of the minimum of 8 to remain. Here's Somerville. Onto, the chance, Christensen, and that is Leno's. He can hold on tight. Deflection may well have helped Leno out, but in most cases makes it more difficult, and that's good. He's been all right, Leno, today. He's been pipsqueak for Fulham. I'll tell you what, that Leeds fan there looks in despair, and I can understand. Leeds fans may be thinking, well, we've been in this league for 3 years straight now, and newly promoted Fulham are bossing it. Yeah, they are. And that's because they've got a class manager. No offence, they've got an absolutely class manager, in which is Marco Silva, Luis Sinistera. Laid on for Leeds here. Ball over the top, sent towards Christensen, but it will be seen to Leno. It ends up dribbling out of play. Will be sad if they get relegated, Leeds, I can't lie, but Brentford cheated to save them and relegate my Burnley. Well, it looks as though it might well be a case of bitter revenge this time, because Burnley are already promoted and Leeds could well be getting relegated, just like last season at the end when Brentford left Burnley to be relegated and saved Leeds. Well, it could be a case of sweet revenge for Burnley. I don't blame them, because yes, Burnley will be in the Premier League next season. It was confirmed a few weeks ago. And Rocker, last real chance for Leeds, and that's it. And she's took it down, and well, ref may give him one last chance. Sinistera, Bamford looking, Somerville, Sinistera, no, that's it, waste, gone. He's going to blow the whistle in a minute. Whistle. Played the 8 minutes. Nonto. Christensen. That's it. Yeah, Robinson with a tackle. That surely is it. For Fulham. Nyonto. Cooper. Verba gets the cross in. It's cleared away by Tosin Adebayo. There's going to be a late corner for Leeds. We're going to go into a 99th minute. Mellier's come up. You are close. Very close to getting this right here. Mellier is up. Go more. You got to get, that's it. Get forward more. It's in towards him, and it's cleared away. Nyonto drags it wide. There goes your full-time whistle, and Fulham have completed the double over Leeds United once again in the Premier League season, and you cannot say that it was any doubt. Dominated the game with a better team all day long. A very, very deserved and rich win here for high-flying Fulham. Full-time, Fulham 2, Leeds 1. And we'll see you all at 2:45 for a Midlands derby between Leicester City and Wolves. But that's it from us for now. Bye-bye. Leeds need to do something about this. They're in a relegation battle, and it is so tight up there that there is no breathing space. Bye-bye.